All right, now let's get down to plumbing design. This is going to be a quick video, but it's full of really important information, so I want you to take careful notes. Now, the things that you see here on this first slide pertain to plumbing in general. When you plan for fixtures to be on an interior wall, then they're going to be insulated from the elements, the heat and cold. Plumbing walls need to be at least 6 inches wide so that they can fit pipes. And it's best to plan walls back to back so that they can share the pipes and the drains and the vents and that sort of thing. Now, it's also great to consider cleaning space around the fixture and keep in mind maintenance access and also adequate storage and things for people to place their toothbrush, or if you're in a public bathroom, maybe they need to place their purse somewhere. So consider how people are going to use the bathroom as well. Now, the basic 3-fixture bath is a lavatory, a toilet, and a tub or shower combination. This is a minimum of 35 square feet. If there's only a shower and no tub, then a minimum of 30 square feet is necessary. A half bath or powder room, which is just the toilet or the lavatory, can be 25 square feet. And again, you have to keep storage in mind. For public restrooms, focus on placing commercial bathrooms in a central location so they're easy to access by people using the building. Remember to always consider the building codes. They dictate the design of the room, and there are a lot of them. Public restrooms are heavily controlled by building codes. They will need to also be coordinated with the building's mechanical systems, which of course will influence the location of the bathrooms. And codes not only dictate the spacing of the facility, the clearance requirements, but also the number of facilities and privacy requirements as well. So depending on the occupancy, you will be required to put 1, 2, 3 toilets. That'll also dictate how many sinks you have and how many urinals you have, and so on and so forth. So these are things you're going to want to check specifically with the code in the jurisdiction that you're working in. You also want to consider placing the male and female facilities next to each other so you don't have to split up a family. And also avoid creating dark and secluded areas near the bathrooms for safety. People have to use them, and if they have to pass through a dark, kind of sketchy area, that could definitely affect their safety. Locate the lavatories in public restrooms closer to the doors than the toilets. People want privacy, more privacy when they're using the toilet than they do perhaps when they're using the sink. So when you design them, you want to consider the line of sight. What do you see when you look into the bathroom? Also include baby changing tables in both rooms so both mom and dad can change diapers. And again, very important, all public bathrooms should be ADA compliant. Now, one last little thing to think about are the drinking fountains. These must be located outside the toilet rooms, and 1 per 75 occupants is required. And likely you're going to have one that meets ADA code. Okay, well that's it for today's lecture. Again, make sure you go back and listen to this again just to make sure you got all the information down.